Well, America's voter ID debate has been running for years now. And now, the US President, Mr. Donald Trump, is using India as part of that argument. Mr. Trump has pointed to India's election system and voter identification requirements while pushing support for Safe America Act, legislation aimed at tightening voter registration rule, and that too in federal election. Mr. Trump, well, he has highlighted India's massive 2024 election and emphasis that voters use official identity documents. Well, the political message absolutely clear. If India can require identification, why should not America do the same? Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Trump's administration has argued that proof of citizenship and identification it should be required for federal voters registration. Well, the proposed legislation also seeks limit on voting by mail, with exceptions under certain circumstances, and would put greater emphasis on removing non-citizen from the voter roll. In the meantime, the supporters they say that this would strengthen election integrity. But critics argue that the issue is more complicated than simply comparing one country's election system with another's. And that distinction that matters because India and the US has very different election structure. Let's be very honest here. Different federal system, different voter registration rule, different constitutional framework. So when Mr. Trump says, look at India, he's not simply talking about elections. He's making a political argument about how American elections should work. The Indian ambassador to the US, according to the report, has also supported Mr. Trump's comparison and pointed to India's voter ID system. But whether the Save American Act it actually passes, that is a separate question. Support exists, opposition exists, and Congress that remains divided. So the real story is not simply America wants Indian-style voter ID. The real story is that India has become a talking point in one of America's biggest domestic political debates. And that is remarkable because American politicians, they are now looking at the world's largest democracy and they are saying, what can we learn from India? But yes, while lawmakers debate the rules for voting, federal investigators, they are cracking down on another kind of alleged fraud. Marriages created on paper just for immigration benefit. Well, for some immigrants, the green card dream, it can feel so valuable that people become willing to pay enormous sum for it. And that is exactly where immigration fraud network thrives. According to the reports, ladies and gentlemen, the US Justice Department has targeted a large alleged marriage fraud operation involving more than 1,000 fake marriages and multiple criminal defendants. The reported scheme allegedly arranges marriage between the US citizen and foreign nationals who wanted immigration benefit. Guess what's the price here? Well, the report says that some applicants paid as much as $100,000 and the people arranging the marriages allegedly took commissions out of it. Can you think about that? A marriage, normally one of the most personal decisions of two people, well, it becomes a business transactions. And for what? A US green card. Photos, all staged. Trips are arranged. Family members may be brought into the whole story. Couples made to look very, very genuine. And all of it, it is designed to survive an immigration interview. But the American government, well, they are increasingly looking for inconsistencies here. Where did the couple live? Who paid the rent? Did they actually spend time together? What do they know about each other? Most importantly, what does their financial history show? What does their digital footprint show? Everything is important now. And this is why fraudulent marriage schemes are so risky because it isn't enough to create a convincing marriage photograph. You have to create an entire life that looks real. And the authorities proved the marriage was fraudulent. The consequences can extend far beyond losing a green card. There can be criminal charges, immigration consequences, deportation, and potentially serious future visa problems as well. According to the report, cases involving Indian nationals allegedly using sham marriages as an immigration shortcut. Well, that is an important warning for anybody who believes that I'll just find a way to get the papers. Because when immigration benefits are obtained through fraud, the shortcuts that can become a trap for you. And yes, from an alleged immigration fraud network, we now move to a deeply disturbing individual case involving an Indian origin doctor in Florida.